Hello and welcome to my channel, Lady T. My name is Nathalie and I'm recording at night, and now there's actually good light. I'm really happy with my ring light. Say light one more time. Light, 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 light. We are going to continue and finish Season 1 Remastered of Heart's Hospital today. The epilogue. There we go. Attend to the next patient in 17 seconds. They surely do love that. Woof! I got here as soon as I could. Alison, so glad you're here. Sorry for interrupting your week off, but we have an emergency. More like a serious disaster. And getting more serious by the minute. They have to decide who wins her heart. The reason I called you is that we have an influx of new flu patients. It's not a full-blown epidemic yet. This is all getting way too real. But patients are pouring in with flu-like symptoms, and that's not even counting the ones who came to get a vaccination shot. At least we managed to get John to stay home. For now, he keeps threatening to come by and check on how Daniel is handling the situation. Anyway, the important thing is that we help the patients. Alison, can you give us a hand? We've set up diagnostic as a first response center, but we're severely understaffed. Of course, let's get started. She immediately has a clipboard and just runs for it, of course. We had to make some changes since you were here last. I see. It's still diagnostics, but patients with flu symptoms are a priority. Oh, and keep the people who've come for vaccination separate from the flu patients. I miss this. It's nice being back. 17 seconds, I hope that we can do that. I don't want to get them too quickly, especially if there's no one else there yet. Interact with the circles and try to spot afflicted areas on the lungs. Afflicted areas can be small or big. Big areas require interacting with more than one circle. Checker boxes show the amount of hidden. Oh, okay. Good, so wait a little bit. There's not even someone else in the chair yet. Okay, there's no one else standing anywhere. There we go. I was just going to say, do you want to go somewhere else? Because we don't want to rush things and then not have the time for anyone else. Yeah, I know where we have to go, but we have 17 seconds, game. Oh, you should have loved me. You can have this quickly, that's not a problem. This should deplete a little bit more. You can sit in chair, you will have to wait. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, you can wait. You have to wait a little bit, I'm sorry, sir. You have 17 seconds to fill. At least there's not a waiting area where they can do everything by themselves here. Okay, now throw everyone out. Oh, you have one more thing to do. Okay. That's okay. Okay, run like the wind, grandmother. Nice. Woo! We made it. Not really a challenge now, is it? That's the last one. Somehow you survived. You did nothing. Absolutely nothing. You weren't kidding when you said you were overwhelmed. If things weren't serious, we wouldn't have called you during your time off. With John at home and Daniel trying to deal with administration, I don't think we'd have handled the influx of patients without your help. Just doing my best. I know, and we're all grateful for it. Cheers to that. Don't make the same product twice. I wouldn't dare. We have another bed. They mean twice in a row, right? Luckily they counted as a different thingamabobby. Okay, let's not forget we had the water repowder last. Okay, we can't... We first have to pick that up. Okay, the bottle was last. You can have that one then. Powder is last. Powder is still last. Because I still had it on me. Otherwise this would have been a failure, but we weren't. What did I have last? Oh, the pills. Okay. I don't remember. Okay, let's grab coffee because I know that was not it. Coffee is last now. Now the pills are last. Pills are still last. Nice. Pills are last, pills are last. Nice. There we go. This can be a bit challenging. Just have to keep repeating it to yourself and not forget. Test Louis. Okay, Louis. There's so much we can buy. It's absolutely insane. Upgrades. Upgrades for days. Did I forget to upgrade something somewhere or something? I don't know. Maybe in the first level. Daniel? Surprise? How are you? Not expecting to see me by the looks of it. When Ruth said you were short-staffed, I didn't imagine it was so bad that you had to help with the work. Haha. At least it beats arguing with my father. I'm sure it's not so bad. It's probably just... Excuse me? Is this where I can get a flu shot? Yes, it is, sir. Just lie down and let me perform some tests before that, okay? I don't have the time, but okay. Test Louis, then go to Louis. He's just staring at her ass. That's all he's here for. Maybe I can upgrade the bed the next time then. Whoosh whoosh. And you can wear a mask. Well, Louis, you're done. Afraid you are in no condition for a vaccine, sir. I'll prescribe you some medication. Take it regularly and return in a few days. But I don't have time for this. Sorry, sir. I'm afraid this is the only way. Fine then, I'll take them. I would want to know what was wrong with me instead of saying that I don't have the time for that, but okay. You're welcome. Bastards. I'll take care of your shit again. She's get extra points for finding him the first time around. Look, now we have some people coming in and a better... I was speaking too quickly. Come on, people. Move it. Move your butts. Hand sanitizer behind this chair may not be the best idea ever. Maybe just hang it over here. Here, have some pills up yours. I'll yeet you out. Here, you could have grabbed that yourself in the store, but this is fine as well, as long as you have one. And where is young lady? This game is actually coming pretty close to reality now. Bit scary. Okay, move your ass into a bed and your ass into a chair. You can have pills and you want something else. Okay, done. Okay, people, roll in. It's America, so that shouldn't be a problem. Pills up your arse. There you go, miss. Okay, tell me, old lady. There you go. You want to wait in line? You don't have to. Just going to wave you off. No one is sad in my clinic. Do you hear me, sir? I will make you feel better. Not that way, you dirty pig. It's really just a hallway that is standing in, isn't it? There you go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We got another good day done. There we go. You handled that well, even though it was a bit difficult. Difficult? Let me tell you about that. I would love to hear it, but maybe another time. I have some administrative duties I must look into. Alright then, catch you in 2 days. What is happening in 2 days, Alison? John disrupts consultations with his rounds. Lovely. Yeah, there we go. Didn't I upgrade that just now? Egad, can it be? As the resident princess of good fortune granted me a good fortune. You need a bit more practice. No, it's difficult when there isn't anyone to practice on. Idiot! He's a complete idiot. If Daniel's good at one thing, it's being as stubborn as a mule. At times I honestly think the more I try to talk some sense into him, the more he refuses to listen. It's like trying to... Never mind. Sometimes I'm not so sure it was a good decision to leave everything to Daniel. Good to see you, Alison, if you'll excuse me. You can rant all day at me. And I thought handling the flu crisis was bad. They all just call it a flu, but it's not. I thought we just upgraded that, but... apparently I misclicked. Check the sheet of paper and select the serums in the correct order, oh frick. Continue by interacting with the syringe to fill it with the vaccine. Be careful, the liquid should reach the marker but not surpass it. Just that? I think that was the right thing to do then. What? Okay, you want that and you want that. I'm sorry, I was, my old boss was ranting. Sometimes that happens, you know. Not a whole darn lot that I can do about it. Okay, that was handled well. Queenie! I don't see Oliver. Oliver! Didn't need any one of them, but... we're the good doctors, so... So, how do you like it here? At the hospital, I mean. I wouldn't rather be anywhere else. Any plans for what you'll do after your residence? I could use some help. I haven't decided yet. And freestyles and all minigames. Nice. Don't run out of stock. We never do. I thought I upgraded that bed, but apparently I did something wrong. People, you should ask for something that can run out of stock if you want me to run out of stock, you know? at least try to make me run out of stock. I think a mosquito bit me. I tried to kill one, but I missed somehow. And now he hates me. But he would smash himself too if he had an allergy for himself, you know? No one has asked for anything yet that can run out of stock. Game. For a challenge where you don't want me to run out of stock of items, maybe you should have your people coming in actually ask for things that can run out of stock. Instead of all the non-stockable items. Maybe the game doesn't understand how it works. How the game itself works. Hey, there you go. Halfway through the day you finally ask one person asks for something. Challenging. Come on, you request something else when you're in the chair. You can do it. Just ask for a mask or something, or a little drink. No? Okay. You didn't understand the assignment, did you? A mask, a little drink. A little drink, there we go. And what would you like, a mask? Yeah, there you go. Just wanted to be sneaky game and ways make me feel happy and as if I could do this, and then you're like, hap, psych, now we're going to ask for everything. There you want your mask and you can have your thing on your head. I'll send you all the way. You want the vaccine, you can have it. No, goodbye people. I only had to restock twice. It's not a whole lot for a challenge where it's about that. I want to see if I forgot something in the first world. Ah, there you go. I was like, we have way too much money left. Okay. There we go. Now do we have everything? Good morning, Ruth? Expecting someone else, are you? Just joking. Daniel was busy discussing things with his father again. He tricked me into switching with him. Oh? I swear those two are like... I guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Mosquito has bitten me. In the meantime, we have actual work to do. The flu cases are on the rise, so get ready for a long shift. For a month, even a year, and a little bit longer than that. What? Was she on the floor? Holy... Yeah, oh my... Are you okay? At least you can stand again. Holy frick, lady. Now everyone wants the vaccine, of course. Oh, I missed your... you are on the floor. Everyone is on the floor. Why are you all on the floor? Oh, one heart. Like, this is a challenge. Yes, keep going. Oliver, why are you hiding there? Oh, and they don't have golden hearts. Because they come in so low. So they have to send in way more people who have the score lowered. That's fine as well for the fever. Shouldn't she be wearing a mask then? Not being critical, but being critical, you know. You go to your chair, I'll help you. Okay, you can have your... I don't know. It's so silly to see them almost on the floor. Are you okay, sir? Then some gloves and they're like, oh yeah, no, I'm fine. Fine and dandy. Fine and then delicious. 2 gold stars. It's going swimmingly. Ruth, can I ask you something? I don't know when Daniel will supervise you next. It's not that. I was thinking about residency options. Can you tell me about surgery? You want to intern for Quinn? Well, he's quite good, which makes him annoying, short-tempered and a pain to work with. I see. Don't worry though, knowing you, if you decide on it, you'll do great. You've dealt with all the hard-headed individuals after all. We have. Let's go to World 2 and see if we forgot to buy something there, maybe. Did we forget to buy something here? Ah. Here, this is where our unchecked things are. You are 300. And you are at 600. Okay. Here I bought everything. Yeah, here I bought everything. So you just have to buy some things in the first one. Keep Louis under observation. Good morning, Alison. Sorry for not being here yesterday. That's what colleagues are for. Don't worry, we handled the shift perfectly with Ruth. Yeah, I heard. It's just... We had another long talk with my father yesterday. He doesn't seem to agree with any of my decisions. I'm either outright wrong or haven't looked into things or anything else he comes up with. Sometimes I think it would be better if I just... Hey, yeah, so it's been 2 days. Can I have my vaccination now? You seem to be feeling better. Please come with me. I'll administer the vaccine. And he did. There we go. You'll have to remain under observation for the rest of the day, just to make sure everything is alright. For the rest of the day, it usually is just only 15 minutes. Not like I have a choice. True. And we have vaccines. We have new products. Let him faint. I will help him after. Just keep your footsies up. Dreamy McDream face over there. Everything seems alright. But I'm afraid you'll have to also spend the night here. It would be for the best. On the what ground? Seriously? Dr. Hart, may I have a word? Excuse me? I was thinking, I have this reservation at a restaurant. I was going to invite my father, but... Want to go? Daniel, that's sweet, but I still have work and... Just a few hours. I think both of us could use a break. Hey Doc, are you sure I have to stay here? I'm totally fine. Okay. I'll discharge you in a moment. However, be sure to call if you feel ill in any way. No? Well, that's going to be a problem. Get free checkout chain combos. Game, you know me by now. Don't be like that. Don't disrespect me like that. Run! Frick, what's wrong with you? Goodbye, glitchy man. Help Connor treat Louis. We'll do our best. Hey Connor. Someone's in a good mood. What happened? Can't I just be in a good mood now because you went out with Daniel? I mean, everyone is in a good mood when they spend a shift with me. But there has to be something more to it. The patient is having an allergic reaction. The hour is full, so I brought him here. After 24 hours. That's serious, Alice. That's serious. Alison, help me stabilize him. Nah, he can freak himself. Well, he's stable now. This was a close one. He had a delayed allergic reaction to his flu shot, but everything's okay now. Great work, Alison. What the frick is wrong now? What did I say? She probably feels guilty or something like that. Okay. No level before this. Yes. Okay. Yes, we have all the upgrades in every room. Alison is feeling down. And slow? Alison? I heard what happened. If there's anything I can do, I have a lot of work to do. He lived. It's his own fault. Oh, it will fill up. Okay. Okay, it's done now. Thankfully. Finally she got over her tiredness before the end of the day. It was a little bit annoying. Especially with how quick. With the large room, it's a bit annoying just that you can't really get anything done without it being Alison, wait a moment. Blaming yourself doesn't help anyone. I checked the report. The patient had a delayed allergic reaction that began a few hours before he was rushed here. There's no way anyone could have foreseen this. Finally, some peace and quiet away from Daniel. And how are my favorite doctors today? Handling every challenge that the world throws at you? Excuse me, John. I must get going. That's not good. What? Serve the next patient. We have done this so many times. They can't come up with new challenges, apparently. Now it's just a matter of getting them out as quickly as I can. Nice. Walk 500 yards. No more. Here she is. That's your cue. Hello, Alison. I see you've done wonders with this place. The feng shui is very calming and professional. I mean, it's okay, Jens. I know you're trying to cheer me up. Is it working? Everyone, we have a batch of tourists with flu-like symptoms. Oh no. What? How many? Difficult to tell. 2 full buses. Ruth, come help me with the paperwork. Chance, Alison, you have to hold down the fort. Aye, sir. Don't think that should be a problem. Can we not walk more? Just, is this you have to at least walk this many. Let's not try really hard at the beginning. So we can make people wait at the end. If they're waiting with golden stars anyway. Whoop, whoop. That was the last of them. We can all take a breather now. I need to check if prenatal needs me. Goodbye. Alison, hang on a moment. There's just one thing I want to say. I've seen you handle tense situations many times, like just now and when we were in the lab. You're as good as any doctor here, yet you still blame yourself. I know that nothing I say will make that blame go away. That's your choice to make. Will you continue to blame yourself or leave it behind and move on? Only you can decide that. Thank you. Make sure Louis is completely recovered. Yeah, Louis, you fucker. Alison, you are here early? Yes, there's something I want to tell you. I thought a lot about what you told me yesterday. You're right, there's no time for me to feel sorry for myself while patients need my help. It was foolish on my part, and it didn't help anyone. The only way I could make up for it is to work hard and make sure nothing of the sort happens again. You can't do that, okay. Well, I knew a decisive shove would help you see reason. It will happen again, not because you made a mistake, but now let's get started. Louis here has made a full recovery. Isn't that right, Louis? All that remains now is to do a few tests to be sure that everything is alright. Thanks, Sophia, we'll handle it. Do you have the time for that, Louis? Don't worry, I'll take care of him while... Thanks, Ruth, but that's my responsibility. I'm here to help people, and I'll make sure that Louis is in perfect condition before he is sent home. Thank you. You stay there, you fuck. Well, I think everything is in order. What do you think, Ruth? I concur. I think it's all set for discharge. I'll prescribe something just in case. You've definitely come a long way, Alison. I'm proud of you. How do you feel, Louis? I don't know. Maybe I should stay another day, just in case? I thought you were too busy, Louis. Let's get decent and we're going to get the last thing we need. Deliver 25 quick order. Ooh, we can do that. I've born for this sort of stuff. There we go. Run like the wind. Shoop. Quick assigns should count as well. Okay, mask, run like the wind. Or like have a challenge. You can't help people unless it's 2 in a row. Like you can't help one single person. 2 actions have to be queued up in your timeline. So you always have to wait and then people get angry. Aw, what have you done? Game, this was too easy. Come on, give me something challenging. Not too challenging, I want it to be fun. We barely made it. Yeah, we made it. Nice, last challenge done. And another one bites the dust. We have one more. We can buy it after this. New further assist the same patient twice in a row. Okay, we'll have to pay attention for that. Hi, Alison. Good morning, Daniel. How are you doing? I'm fine, I guess. It's just that. Daniel, a word, please. Sorry, Alison. This will only take a few minutes. Dad, this really isn't the time. When it comes to work, it's always the time. Now about the things we discussed yesterday. Dad, what you should do is put on a tie. Stop! Enough! John, I know you want to be sure your hospital is in the right hands, but you aren't helping anyone if you don't let Daniel handle things on his own. He's not you, so he has different ideas, which doesn't make them bad. Not to mention that you shouldn't be anywhere near this part of the hospital with all these flu patients. And you, stand up for your ideas and have a normal discussion with your father, instead of grumbling under your breath and running away to avoid conflict. If you're going to take care of the hospital, there will be far more serious situations than you having a disagreement with your father. Right, I better leave you to your shift. We can talk later, son. Alison, be a little mindful of your place. She's right, but... Luckily the game gave us this and not like, oh, there's only one left, but you have to do still do 2 things on them. Like, no. We found Olive in every level. I guess we can call it a day. More than that, it looks like the flu epidemic is over. The number of patients with the flu was a quarter of what it was before. That's true. I guess that means you'll be going back on vacation? Just a few days. Then it's back to residency training. I see. Any thoughts on what you intend to do after that? I want to perform surgeries. It will be a challenge, but that's what I want to go for. I see. Well, I'll be counting the days. Thank you, Alison. And while you're gone, I'll get my act together and actually start running this place. When you return, you'll barely recognize me. Trust me. Just don't go overboard. You probably will. Take care, Alison. You too. Aha! She's still here. Quickly, everyone. Quinn, you promised. Come on. How did you talk me into this again? Because you're a nice person. Everyone, can I have your attention? No. There are a few announcements I want to make. How come she's making the announcements and not you? As I was saying, as of today, the flu crisis is officially over. We can now get the hospital back to how it was, just when I had gotten used to the chaos. And before everything descends into the usual chaos, I'd like to let someone special make an announcement as well. Thank you, Ruth. It's nice to be appreciated, and to be able to move freely around the hospital again. But I think you've heard enough speeches from me. Today, let Alison have a go. I know this isn't something I'm used to, but as someone dear to me recently said, I had a choice to make. As we all know, none of our choices are easy, and sometimes we don't even know what those choices are. Little Creek Hospital has had its share of difficult choices, as you all know, but after each decision, it gets stronger and better. Because no matter what difficulties and disagreements we have, we are, as John said, a family. All of you are my family more than you could ever know. And when I'm done with my studies, this is where I'll return, because this is the place I want to be. This is what I still have to get. Made by robots. Oh, this was so cute. What is interesting, they say Little Creek, but eventually I think they are going to be in Snugfoot, just like the other game house, the big people in the game house thing are. Like you have Amy who is living there, you have Emily from Delicious who is living there, Angela is living in Snugfoot, in Hearts Medicine is going to be there, I think so too. But Season 1 used to be looking a little different game-wise. The original one is up on the Game House store as well. But this is the remastered version, so this looks like the other games. I thought it was a fun game, not very challenging. The pace was very slow and it never really picked up. Especially the one with Chance. The one with the prenatal. That was, no, not prenatal, I think it was prenatal. That one was really slow and should have probably been at the beginning. But it's a game and I love playing it for what it was. It was fun, it was okay. Thank you so much to all the people who made this game. There's still something that we have to do. And that is get the trophy for the, this was 2019. We have to get the trophy for getting all of this. There we go. Earned 3 stars each day, of course we did. Complete all the events in the game. Oh, Robert. Purchase all the items in your office. Yes, we just did that. Collected all other trophies. We have all the trophies. Look at our little family here. Thank you so much for watching. We got all the trophies. I hope to see you in another series and I hope you have a great day. Goodbye.